I was thinking about a time how I met Roger Daltrey and Pete Townsend of The Who, because that was my first contract. I think I was like 23 years old. I was married. I had a 1-year-old daughter, and I was a sous chef at the Abbey restaurant in Atlanta, and I think it's still there. And I was on the way to work. I had my chef outfit on. I had my big tall hat and the side nameplate. I was on my way, and I think it was going down Peachtree, and I was living in Atlanta. And suddenly I went by the parking lot of the Sheraton Hotel and saw a bunch of guys wearing these tour jackets, and it said The Who on the back. So I pulled in, because I had just done a demo with some great musicians. I had like 3 songs for the first time ever. And I was pretty proud of those songs. Looking back now, they probably weren't worth a daggum, but back then I thought they were great. And anyway, I pulled in, I got out of the car, and I walked up to the first guy I saw. And I said, "What's the chances to meeting Roger?" And he said, "Slim to none." And I said, "Okay, cool. I got to go to work." I turned around and got almost to my car, and he said, "Wait a minute. What do you want to meet Roger Daltrey for?" And I said, "Because I'm a songwriter." He said, "Well, wait a minute. You should have said something, because Roger loves songwriters." So we went back in and got to the lobby, called Roger on his house phone, and Roger said he was busy, but get me a room. Shit, I ain't going to work today. You got me a room. And then I said, "Well, I can't go to the show like this in my whites. I got to go home." His name was Doug. Doug and I are like brothers to this day, from that day. And he said, "Let's take the limousine." And we took the limousine out to my apartment, Stone Mountain, and my wife was standing at the doorway and pulled up in a limousine and said, "Why ain't you at work?" And I said, "Because we're going to go see The Who." She said, "We ain't doing shit. You need to get your ass back to work." And I said, "I'm doing it. I'm hanging with The Who." Step 1 in getting a divorce, or getting divorced. Anyhow, that first night led to a second night, led to a third night, because they had 3 straight nights sold out the Omni. I lost my job because I didn't go to work. Hung out with The Who for 3 days. Roger still didn't have time to listen to me. He said, "So take him on the road with us." So in the next place, same thing happened in the next place. It kept happening, I think I ended up going to the Playboy Mansion with him when we were in Chicago. That was an outstanding little venture for a young guy like me that hadn't seen the outside of a backyard. Anyway, by the time we got to Boston, they were ready to see me. Called me in, told me to play my songs with my guitar. It was so bad they signed me to a 1-year contract writing for The Who, the William Tell Publishing, and that kicked off my career and ended my first marriage all in one day. Yeah, but I thank God that's where it got started.